The COVID-19 pandemic has had a major influence on every facet of life this year. Now, an effective vaccine appears to be coming in early 2021. Please note, a vaccine is not an on-off switch. Life will not go back to the way it was pre-pandemic. Some pre-pandemic trends were accelerated, and they're here to stay. The financial damage was severe, and the recovery will not be even or smooth. So let's take a look at 6 themes for 2021, assuming an effective vaccine is widely distributed in the next year. First, work from home. The trend toward more flexible work arrangements was in place before the pandemic. The forced work from home just accelerated. With a vaccine, white-collar workers will go back to their downtown office towers, yet with much more flexible work arrangements and much less business travel. Headwinds will continue for downtown business districts, including restaurants and hotels, as well as less demand for office space. Once thriving downtowns are going to take time to adjust because there will not be as many commuters coming back to those offices. And airlines will need to rethink the economics of permanently dampened business travel. Businesses will travel, but not anything like they used to. Second, online shopping. The trend away from brick and mortar stores was entrenched before the pandemic, but online shopping and home delivery received a major boost from the pandemic. This trend has accelerated in a powerful and permanent manner. There will be a place for some physical storefronts, such as showrooms for online shopping, yet many stores will never reopen, and commercial real estate will take years to adjust. Third, allocation of consumer spending. Consumers will travel again. There is pent-up demand for tourism experiences. Consumers have been buying home furnishings during the pandemic shutdown. With a vaccine, the desire for social activities may reignite spending on clothes and fashion. Restaurants will be popular again, but not necessarily in the same locations, and that's due to the challenges to the downtown work areas, as well as the opportunities for new restaurants in the suburbs. Climate permitting, outdoor dining will remain extremely popular. So if you're building a new restaurant, you're going to design it differently to accommodate this new trend. Fourth, lingering effects of financial distress. Commuter railroads and transit systems are in dire financial condition. They will need massive federal assistance to return to pre-pandemic service levels, but the demand, because of work from home, may not return all the way back. State and local governments will have to lay off thousands of workers unless federal assistance arrives, as the revenue streams for state and local governments may take 3 to 4 years to recover even with a vaccine. Fifth, inflation. The pandemic caused elevated unemployment and dampened overall demand and kept inflation subdued. Central banks, however, have expanded their balance sheet to accommodate fiscal policy expansion in this new world of modern monetary theory. Assuming more fiscal stimulus and continued buying of government debt by central banks, there will be a vigorous and open debate about whether the inflation fires are being lit or not. 6, globalization. Pre-pandemic trade tensions were a headwind for global trade. The pandemic at first accelerated that trend as China shut down. China, however, had the virus first and beat the virus first, and it emerged with a strong economic recovery and more influence in the changing global order. We're also seeing changes in currency payments, which reflects the growing importance of trade diversification. And that means the euro has caught up with the US dollar as a payment currency. Without a doubt, 2021 will be a fascinating year of transition and we hope recovery. I'm Blue Putnam, Chief Economist, CME Group.